Welcome to Monday Night Raw. This is a bit surprising. The NXT champion, Sante Guerrero, making his way to the ring. What is he doing on Monday Night Raw? As he's making his way to the ring. Clearly, a man on a mission. The first time he's making his appearance on a bigger stage other than NXT. What is he doing here? Wow. This is a surprise. Let's see what he has to say.
What's up, Monday Night Raw? Oh, what a night yesterday was. Oh, Jesus. Now, look, NXT, new champion, me, okay? Now, Raw, where's your champ at? Because I got some words for him tonight. So, if you will gladly grace me with your presence, Scott Cole.
And now, here's a big interruption. Clearly someone is done listening to the NXT champion run his mouth. There is a man on a mission to take the Universal Championship. And is not going to let anybody underneath him issue a challenge for it. There is Jeff Sanders, making his way to the ring. A man who is devoted to reclaiming his opportunity, jumping through any hoop that Triple H asks him to. As here we go. Sante Guerrero, definitely not the person he was expecting. He was expecting the Universal Champion, but instead he got someone who's darn sure close to getting that Universal title. So let us see what Jeff Sanders has to say.
Now, Sante, I know I'm not the person that you were expecting. So, let me formally introduce myself. My name's Jeff Sanders. And I know you're the NXT champion, and congrats on that.
Yeah. Now, what do you want?
I'm going to respectfully tell you that there is a long line to Scott Cole. I'm in the front of that line. You're not even in it yet. You're still in development.
So listen to me. So you got to the front of that line by losing your briefcase. That's how you get to the front of the line nowadays. I got to the front of the line by cashing in my briefcase and defending it twice successfully. Meanwhile, you lost it on the first night. So what puts you ahead of me?
Because I don't need a faction to help me. You see, I'm in the Undisputed Era, yes. But where are they right now? Where have they been since I've been on Raw?
And what have you done since you've been on Raw? Nothing major.
Have you beaten Brock Lesnar? Have you beaten Lars Sullivan?
Listen, if I was here and I got the same opportunities that you have, maybe I could have done those things. But you know, I've started later than you, and I've still done more than you, and I've still accomplished things that you haven't. I've been Mr. Money in the Bank of NXT. I didn't lose my briefcase. I became NXT champion, which is something you could never do. And my faction is better than yours.
Listen, I'm gonna say this one more time, and maybe you didn't hear me correctly. You don't deserve shit. Do you understand?
Oh.
This is the main roster. This is where the big boys wrestle. You're still in development, learning everything. You've done nothing.
No, speaking of earning things on the main roster, here comes the man who has earned the top prize on Monday Night Raw. The man that Sante and Jeff Sanders both want. Scott Cole, the leader of Bullet Club, accompanied by Davis King, as he makes his way to the ring in the midst of his second title reign at 6 episodes and counting. Puts him at 24 episodes as a world champion total. He's already in the top 10 longest reigning world champions in Universe Mode history. As he makes his way to the ring, accompanied by his lieutenant, the briefcase holder of Monday Night Raw, Davis King. These two about to stand in the ring with the NXT champion and Jeff Sanders. We will have to see how this all will break down in a moment as they head into the ring. So there are the Universal Champion and the Raw Money in the Bank briefcase holder, the two men, the leader and the lieutenant of Bullet Club, as they have interrupted these two right here. Let's see what they have to say. All right, whoa, Jeff. Let's calm down for a second. You want to talk about anything remotely about earning stuff, you have to look at me, because I earned this briefcase over you. Just because you beat Brock Lesnar and Lars Sullivan means nothing. And newsflash, Sante, just because you have a title that Jeff and I never won doesn't mean anything. Just because you have a developmental title means nothing when Bullet Club is running the show. You're swinging for fences that you have no conception of reaching. See this champion right here? This is the title that you clearly crave. Same to you, Jeff. You crave it so much, but you can't have it. This contract allows me the opportunity to cash in anytime, anywhere on this championship right here. This guy next to me, I wouldn't cash in on him though. But if any of you try to take it, you better believe I'd take this briefcase and cash it in on you, Jeff. Ultimate sweetness.
Davis, how are you gonna claim that Bullet Club runs the show, but you can't even get along and you can't even get respect from your own leader? I mean, let's be honest. I doubt he has respect for you if he can't even give you your 100 that he owes you for winning the briefcase.
You know, one thing that I love, Davis, is how history repeats itself. You see, I was an NXT champion way longer than Sante, actually. And I expected a shot at the Raw champion at the time, Harvey. I actually called him out for a minute, even before I was champion. Not yet did I get to see the man himself in ring till this day. So I am gracing you, Sante, with even the satisfaction of seeing me in person.
Oh,
so
let me just get on my knees for you. I'm so sorry.
You have no chance. You have no chance.
Scott, why are we entertaining this guy? The only guy you should even remotely be entertaining is Jeff.
Oh my God, Davis, shut the hell up. You're Mr. Irrelevant in this situation. Like, listen, if we were gonna bring our buddies out to the ring,
you see
why
this
don't I
briefcase?
just bring Bruce Bennett so he can body
NXT
you?
champ. You false champion. You paperweight champion. This briefcase right now means more than your stupid looking title. Guess what? Your briefcase means nothing because all you did was capitalize on an opportunity. When I cash in, it will be in someone's face, and it will be to become a 2-time, not a 1-time, a 2-time world champion. Something I did back in season 2. When was the last time you were ever close to a world title? Oh, that's right. You haven't been on the main roster. You're shooting for something that you can't conceptualize. See, Jeff over here, take a good look at this guy. This guy, despite never holding the NXT title, has done more for NXT than you ever did. And still do. Because right now you've done nothing
Why
as
are
champion.
you telling me to look up to a loser? He lost. Look at him. Look at him, WWE Universe. He is a loser.
I lost.
He's
you know what's funny
loser.
about losing, Sante? You know what's funny about losing?
What's funny?
Didn't you lose to a house? Didn't you lose at a house show to a jobber? Local talent?
You see what happened? I had to pull more.
No. I don't want to hear the excuses. First of all, shut up. Get out of my ring. You're not on the main roster. You can go back to Florida, wherever the developmental center is. Go back there. You're their champion. People can look up to you there. But here, the big boys are talking. So why don't you go mind your own business?
The big boys. The big boys. You're not much bigger than I am, buddy.
And you're the shortest one in the ring. You're the shortest one in the ring, not just in stature.
Oh yeah.
But in list of accomplishments.
The shortest one? How about you show me I'm the weakest one in the ring?
Oh, really? We're going to talk about my track record.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth then.
Yeah.
Alright. Because clearly, only 2 people in here are holding championships.
Hey,
so
Napoleon,
both of you
how about you get your complex out of here?
And jobbers can shut up and let the actual champions talk. Thank you.
Look, pay attention and play close attention. Even if you had the shot at facing me in the ring, I would dominate you easily. You're like a fun-sized sneakers bar. You are very small and weak. I can easily unwrap your NXT title and throw it in the trash because it means nothing in the main roster. I don't understand why you're here.
The NXT Championship
Number
means nothing
2,
on the main roster?
even
No.
if
I don't want to hear number 2. I'm back
you
on number
had a
1.
speck of chance against me, Jeff Sanders would more than likely beat you to it,
Oh,
and he
show
would
me.
fall as well
Show me.
against
Please.
me.
Please, I'm totally
None
fine
of
with that.
you
Hey, you know what? If
deserve
Triple H or
Why don't
Shawn
you
Michaels
suck
was
my
here,
dick? No. You see, the problem with you and Triple H is you both underestimate NXT. Where did you guys come from? NXT. So how are you shitting on your own origins?
How about you get your facts right? Triple H does not underestimate NXT. He underestimates people like you who are cocky and come to the main roster. And you know what happens when people like you? You come up to the main roster too quick and you get lost.
just like you, last I checked, you're a B+ player.
Oh, really, Davis King?
Hey,
Really?
give me some popcorn, bro.
Yeah. Last I
How
checked.
about we sell this again, one-on-one? And let's see who the bigger man really is.
Already beating you once, I don't need to
Bullet
beat you a
Club.
second time. Just
Stop
because
back
you
up.
beat
Even if
me.
that's your face one-on-one,
You
I
say,
don't think you would get your briefcase back, even if you
I don't
did
care about
win.
the briefcase.
I still wouldn't
No,
be
it's
worried,
okay,
'cause
Scott. I
don't
got
care
this.
about
I
the
got this. He
briefcase.
wants to talk big. Say it to me. Lay it out on me. Lay the pipe bomb out on me,
Davis,
Jeff.
I want to see in the ring if you claim you're just too sweet, right? Past couple weeks, you've been just too pussy to even man up and face me.
He called you a pussy.
Big talk for the man that lost to me. Didn't you label me as the underdog? I've been labeled the underdog my whole life. Triple H and Shawn Michaels, you're
Oh
sitting
my
around
God,
here
here we go,
complaining
the
about how
underdog story,
they're
blah,
calling
blah,
you.
blah, blah, blah,
No,
blah.
they're calling you a B+ player. I've been regulated as the B+ player my whole life. I've been living in my brother's shadow. Look at his accomplishments. He's the franchise. Look at me. I've had to scratch and claw. And I know that's a stereotypical story, but I'm one of the only people to ever be demoted to NXT again, and I took that as a promotion. Because what did I do? I took the ball, the title you degraded, desecrated, the North American Championship. I created that belt when I beat Adam Cole to unify the NXT Intercontinental and the television title to make that title. And when you took it, you demoted it, degraded it, and defiled it. I had to bust my rear end for this, and when I beat you, it was the ultimate revenge. And excuse me, because you're getting in my way, and you're in my ring. Excellent, tap that, but that's besides the point. You are only allowed to breathe because Bullet Club allows it, and I've always been a team player. I've always been in the back of every single leader's pocket. I advocated
Bullet
for
Club.
Scott Cole to be in Bullet Club. Keep that in mind.
Bullet Club. Bullet Club would be nothing. Put him up against my Undisputed Era and see what happens. Bullet Club, yeah, you guys were so tough.
No, Undisputed Era. I jobbed them. Put them up against.
I'm sorry, what? Your microphone's not paid well enough to make me hear you.
Yeah. You bring an NXT mic with you too?
No, but I bought these NXT hands. You want to feel them?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Listen,
Nah,
King.
why don't I say that for a different day?
Yeah, take your little
I agree,
Payless gold shoes and go
Scott.
back to
Scott,
the NXT.
Hey,
It is
take
clear
your
that we're
little
wasting our
ripped
time
jeans
here.
back to-
All they're
Nah.
doing is going back and forth about who deserves what.
And Scott Cole.
It's like a kid's show.
No. You think I
It's
forgot about you,
pitiful.
huh? Like I said, you were lucky. I didn't get a chance at that title at SummerSlam.
I'm lucky. You got beat by Davis King. I'm the leader of Bullet Club.
Whoa.
He's the lieutenant. You lost your briefcase. What makes you think that you can beat me if you can't beat Davis?
Hey,
Because I
beat
never got the
Davis
chance
Whoa,
to even
what's that?
try
Hey,
to beat you.
NXT.
And I knew if I got the chance, I would take that Universal title off
It
your
means
waist in
bullshit.
2 seconds.
Whoa, Scott, what the heck was that supposed to mean?
It meant nothing, Davis. I mean, I'm the leader for a reason, and that's no down talk to you. You're my right-hand man, my lieutenant. I trust you. That's why you have the briefcase, of course.
I don't
But
know. Hey,
these
Sante,
two-
it sounds like he's talking down to him, doesn't it?
I mean, if you ask me, sounds like there's not much
I
cooperation.
mean, me and Sante have been having problems, but at least we treat our factions equally. You talking down to your lieutenant?
I mean, you can talk down to your faction. Your faction's ass, but my faction.
I'm talking
yeah.
down to my lieutenant. First
You
of
better
all,
be quiet before I
you
smack your
two
mouth shut,
are in the
Sante.
Sorry.
ring claiming that you're the best of
What's up?
Put some respect
Both
on
of
this
your
title. Put some
factions.
respect
Yeah?
on this title. Yeah, put some respect on it.
I will
This is
smack
ridiculous.
the
Now,
taste
back
out of
up
your
on my
mouth, Sante.
face, so
Sante,
get out of my face. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. Thank you. Okay. So, hey. Scott,
Ooh, did I almost hit you? Did
Scott,
I almost hit you?
come get your man.
You scared?
Come get
You
your
scared?
man.
Come on, did I almost hit you? Do something.
Oh.
He's all yours.
Do something.
NXT
You
trash.
see, I just had a match,
What did you say,
and unlike
Scott?
you, I won.
Hey,
So
Scott.
I'd appreciate it if you would give me my space.
Oh no, a developmental is telling me that he won
We
a
should
match.
probably just
Good for
get
you,
outta
buddy.
here, man.
I agree. Let's get in the ring.
I mean, yeah, it was pretty good. You want to see? You can watch it on the WWE Network if you want. 5
Yeah.
stars.
Why don't you go back to your 9.99 house?
Hey, but as far as Scott and myself, I'll deal with the internal problems of Bullet Club. As far as you two go, maybe Jeff and you, Sante, because you're so eager to just show up. Maybe you two should fight and just hash it out, and maybe in an official match. That's just a suggestion from the Mr. Money in the Bank of Raw. You know, a guy who's actually successful in this roster. Keep that in mind.
Well, Davis, thank you for
Davis,
the
Davis,
hint.
shut the hell up. Go get your brother and maybe.
Davis,
then
thank
I'll
you for
have
the hint.
competition.
I'd face you again, but according to Scott, it means nothing. So
So were you two done, you know, with your little playground arguments? Or Are you two gonna
Not
stand
really.
around and hog the spotlight of Raw all day long? Oh, well, I shouldn't say hog the spotlight, more like break the light bulb, because nobody wants to see it.
You gonna get out of my ring?
Excuse me?
I said, are you gonna get out of my ring?
No, sure. Sure, I will. I'll go back to the home of success. And maybe you should go back to. Because clearly you can't make it here.
That leaves everybody in a limbo. We'll have to see what Triple H decides, but for right now, it seems that all these animosities, all these egos are finally clashing in the ring. Tune in later on tonight on Monday Night Raw to find out what Triple H will do. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Of course, thank you to the 3 men who helped me with this promo. Sorry if it's a little bit laggy or anything, but hopefully all this editing will pull off. Thank you all so much. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Of course, if you choose. And as always, Pseudo Mad Army, I will see you all Monday Night Raw.